Hi, we're playing Book of Unwritten Tales.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Just so you know,
Dad's voice brings back a lot of memories.
if the text is too small, I can't tell until after I see the videos. So, I'm just trying to let as much of the dialogues run as possible before skipping, like, enough that you get what they're talking about, because I read pretty quickly, so...
Dad's voice. A huge machine, I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away. Something my Grandad is working on. I like my Grandad, but his inventions are usually pretty dangerous.
There's an inventory item.
Thin, silvery elven rope. That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him. Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter.
Minotaur?
I'll just take the entire box. Ah, an old extension arm. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us, no?
Yeah, take that.
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie. That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion. Those are jelly glowfish lamps.
Alright.
Grandad?
Call me Kirk.
Just what exactly are we to do now?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment. I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what? For your journey to the town of the humans of...
I'm supposed to... I thought...
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my...
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is your chance. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises. About my equipment.
Yes?
I don't know.
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Without legs.
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything.
So I need a map and a helmet.
And then, of course, you need a parachute.
Just why I need a parachute?
Just a precaution.
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The Gremlin said it would change all our fates.
We are simply soldiers, my boy.
Sounds sensible. I'm supposed to travel to a human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's...
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
Do you know the Archmage?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service. He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? Give me your word of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay. Well, we can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss.
I think he misses the...
Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We're on our own, soldier.
I'll go look.
You do that, but remember, never look a Medusa in the eye.
Right. I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the top.
Alright, so there's the parachute. But I still need a helmet. Let's figure out the deal with these levers.
Our kitchen. A pale blue glowing liquid. My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. If only I could cast spells like Merlin. Mum hid the knives as a precaution.
Oh, there's still scissors.
Our flour mill. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively. There's still some grain in the funnel.
Yep, see what I'm telling you? You gotta do that sometimes. It's ridiculous, but...
This is my very cool room.
Yeah, very cool.
My old tennis racket. The catgut is missing. My old Gnome Scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
Alright.
That's the lever for my little sister's. She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy. That's the lever for my parents' bed. I can't use it.
No.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. Those are my mum's plants. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff.
Alright, so... we still need a map, and I know where to get that, but let's try and get... the... fish. Are they not gonna let me? Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't reach that. I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. I wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine...
There we go. Oh, come on.
Gotcha.
There you go.
My mechanical flying fish.
Alright, so...
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunt. It did its job and our rat hunter.
Oh, wait, still keep looking, just in
It did
case.
its job and our rat hunt. Dwarfs are excellent stone masons. I used to be really afraid of that fireplace.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without maybe rotten food, or even more To be honest, maybe, or even...
Okay. If there's a thing that you can't use a thing on, then it won't give it...
The
I guess it won't show it as an
They're
option.
part of the central beer supply. Actually, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture, but when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
Alright, there's the map.
The map shows the area between here. It's worth a try. Yikes! Oh, nothing much.
What, here? This time of year?
Alright,
Phew.
it's fine though.
I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there.
You need to. You
I
still
can't
got this.
grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him.
Oh.
I can't get close enough. It'll snap.
Oh, well, I can do this with this.
A perfect fit. Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria. Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago. It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
There's a helmet.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero, so that should keep my head safe. I pointed out to the Master Brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could eat something up. A good handful.
Yeah, see, it won't show it as a possibility.
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack... Yes, there we go.
Alright, so now I got the parachute and the
So
helmet.
that's 2 of the 3 pieces. All I need... Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease... I'd rather not take Nemo apart until...
Okay. Let's try this.
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I...
What?
Why should I fertilize pot...
Well...
Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit.
Okay.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha!
Alright, so now we need to get something from him. Let's see if we can cut off.
I can't. Well, maybe I can.
I have not used the guide so far.
I'm gonna burn in hell for this.
Alright, this will be a distraction. I mean, he could have
I
just
wonder
asked
if
the
that
guy
would
for the
work.
map.
At least it would... Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen. I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration.
Alright, so he's gonna drink. So now he's gonna be at the bar.
I think he's drunk with victory. I have it. The map of the area, and that's the last of my gear. And down we go.
He's got a metal leg, I just noticed
Report
that.
back.
I have the pot.
Excellent, soldier.
Ooh,
I
how
have the
practical.
pot.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier.
What the heck
That
is going
of
on
course,
there?
as
Oh,
long
there you
as
go.
the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
I got a map.
Excellent. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life. But, of course. So, that's the last of my gear.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmaid.
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale.
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale.
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket straight sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff, but bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Alright, so...
Well, that won't work. It wiggle.
What? Oh. There we go.
It's stuck. Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
We'll get the cog that way, I'm thinking. There it is.
There you are. A 5/8-inch screw steel. Maybe that cog wasn't fly. Oh.
Oh, rip.
I don't even know what to do with one.
He's not going to give us ale, so I'm thinking we have to make our own.
Hello, Master Brewers.
Aye, aye.
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. But don't you think he's a few gills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone. Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption?
Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of.
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun. Oh, after the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, that's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then?
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No...
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. But I've already got them.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? I have to...
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta get something out of that hole.
A heavy gold ring. There is some fine script on the inside, but If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of...
Alright. It's okay. So we know what to do.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil. Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. Good fertilizer, that.
Nah.
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones. I've picked about 10 cones.
Alright, and then we gotta get water. That's simple enough.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. I should speed up the melting
And then you put it back on the stove. So far, the puzzles are pretty logical.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone.
Alright, good. Got it all.
Hello, Master...
Aye.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho! That's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly. I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then. Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes.
I'll be very careful.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important, but maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Okay. He's got an appointment with the toilet after he throws up all that beer. Alright.
And down we go. Excuse...
Yes, report back.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cob.
Here's the cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Now I have everything I need.
Take off?
Alright, he's got a plane or something.
That's what
Or-
you meant by
Or a
take off.
cannon.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire!
Off they
Good
go.
luck.
It's like a stop motion looking place.
Where is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will.
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home, ungrateful feathered fowl? That's only Cheep Cheep, my little very annoying bird. That's right.
Okay. We're gonna continue this on the next episode. Let me save it. Save it. There. See you on the next episode. Oh, wait, what? See you on the next episode. See, there it is.